Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
British tech tycoon Mike Lynch is missing along with 6 other tourists after his luxury superyacht was hit by a freak waterspout and sank off the coast of Sicily this morning, it has emerged. The luxury sailboat was docked off the coast of Porticello, near Palermo, when a tornado hit the area just before 5 a.m., wrecking the boat and causing it to rapidly disappear beneath the waves. Mr. Lynch's wife Angela Baccarez, 57, was among the 15 people who were rescued from the 180-foot yacht, which she is reported to have owned and had been carrying 10 crew members, the owner and 11 guests. A British mother, named as Charlotte Galunsky, and her 1-year-old baby were also reported to be among those rescued by a nearby sailboat. The 35-year-old has described how she momentarily lost her daughter in the fury of the waves, before finding her and managing to get them both to safety. Meanwhile, 6 of the passengers, who include British and American citizens, still remain unaccounted for, with divers desperately searching the wreck 160 feet beneath the water. Tragically, the body of a man, believed to be a Canadian national who was working as the boat's chef, was found floating alongside the vessel earlier today. There are fears that those who are still missing became trapped in their cabins, with divers earlier reporting that they saw bodies through the portholes of the yacht, according to Italian media. The tragedy comes just weeks after Mr. Lynch was acquitted of criminal charges by a jury in San Francisco in June, vindicating the entrepreneur after a 12-year legal battle over the $11 billion sale of his firm, Autonomy, to Hewlett-Packard in 2011. The 59-year-old, who was a billionaire at the height of his wealth, has previously been dubbed Britain's Bill Gates after he made his fortune thanks to his company. Its software drew on the Bayesian mathematical theory after which the yacht was named. Mike Lynch was celebrated as a British business success story. Born in Ilford, Essex in 1965, he earned a PhD from Cambridge before founding one of the UK's most successful technology companies, Autonomy, in 1996. The married father of 2 daughters was awarded an OBE in 2006 for services to enterprise. That same year, he was appointed to the board of the BBC, and was later elected to then Prime Minister David Cameron's Council for Science and Technology in 2011. He advised Mr. Cameron on subjects including the opportunities and risks of the development of artificial intelligence, AI, and the government's role in the regulation of these technologies. But he later became embroiled in a bitter fraud lawsuit stemming from the disastrous $11 billion, £8.3 billion, sale of his company Autonomy to Hewlett-Packard in 2011. The legal battle endured more than a decade, and in March this year Lynch found himself in a San Francisco courtroom to defend himself against fraud and conspiracy charges. The 59-year-old tycoon had spent much of the previous year living under house arrest with an electronic tag attached to his ankle. Mr. Lynch had potentially faced up to 20 years in a U.S. prison if found guilty of 16 counts of conspiracy, and securities and wire fraud, which he denied. Earlier this year he was cleared of all charges, a major victory for the tech guru. The passengers on board were mainly British, according to reports, while citizens from New Zealand, Sri Lanka, Ireland, Canada, the U.S. and 2 dual British and French nationals were also said to be on board. Some of the group are reported to have been colleagues and their family members who were on holiday together in Sicily. The yacht is owned by Isle of Man-based firm Revtom, according to the BBC, the legal owner of which is Baccarez, Mr. Lynch's wife. A member of staff who worked at Mr. Lynch's Chelsea home has told The Times that the businessman clearly had a lot of pride in the yacht. The vessel was still at anchor near the port when the tornado struck, witnesses have said, with the storm breaking its mast and causing the vessel to lose its balance and capsize. The Italian Coast Guard said in a statement that a nearby boat offered assistance to people before emergency services arrived. The Sir Robert BP, a Dutch sailing ship which had been anchored by the Bayesian, is believed to have rescued the 15 survivors. Karsten Borner, the captain of the boat, has described how his vessel was battered by strong gusts.